Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a
Yeah. Sometimes I get...
Hey guys, Coach Dan here. I've been lifting for over 20 years. I hold a degree in exercise and sports science, and I've been coaching others for 10 plus years. On this channel, we're all about evidence-based muscle growth or hypertrophy training. In today's video, we're going to go through lower body workout number 3 for the week. I'm going to show you what I do, explain why I do it, and show you exactly how to execute so you can apply anything here today to your own training. So yes, you heard it right, lower body session number 3. That is brutal. Every second day, coming back to lower body training, that's a pretty tough pill to swallow. It's quite fatiguing, and then you get to the end of an upper body workout and the next day is lower body. So this is one of the challenges I've found with upper body, lower body, this new split that I've been running for the last 2 to 3 weeks, is that yeah, every second day we come back to lower body training. I've always found lower body training really fatiguing, and yeah, coming back to it every second day, pretty tough. But the progress is so far there, so I feel by the end of the day, I feel really tired. I hit the bed and I go straight to sleep. But yeah, it's tough. Come back today, train some lower body, got to do some hard movements, some decently heavy movements. So I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to kind of apply this such that it might be sustainable over time. Maybe it is sustainable, I just have to adapt. Or maybe I'm going to run into some fatigue and I have to change exercise selection or volume. So volume hasn't changed too much, going from a push-pull lower body split to an upper body lower body. It's just distributed over a high frequency, which I thought would be a good thing, because you get into the session, you only have to do a couple sets of a muscle group. So you're going to, what have we got today? We've got a lying hack squat today. You only have to do a couple of sets. Boom, get in there, smash out a couple, and then you get to move on. So pretty tough, but here we go. Let's move into today's workout. So all lower body sessions for me are starting some lateral delt work. So this is going to be a single arm lateral delt raise on the Gym Leco standing lateral raise machine. Now, doing lateral delts on this day is as simple as distributing my volume such that I don't have to put it on my upper body day. My lower body days usually have less volume overall, so I chuck these on this day, and hopefully they don't affect my upper body day. So it's just about not spending 3 hours at the gym on an upper body day and 45 minutes on a lower body day. We chuck it on here and see if it works okay. So single arm, I've done this one with both arms, feels pretty good. Currently I do a behind the back variation. Now we're going to do a single arm. A little edit I'm making to this one is I'm going to add in the straps. So we've got this handle, I've got a strap on my wrist. I'm going to hook into the handle, put my shoulder on this machine, and then we're raising in that position there. So again, just varying the position that our arm goes into. So if I'm doing a version where I come in here like this and raise out to the side, if I'm doing it behind the back, and then now I'm doing one where the arm comes into the body, maybe we're stretching the lateral delt out a little bit differently each time, and maybe it's targeting some different areas. But again, it's just mixing it up so that we're doing different exercise on each day. All right, let's get this last lower body session done for the week. Whew, hopefully I can survive. If he dies, he dies.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me f***ed up. Let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back.
over you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up.
Yes! That's good. All right, one and only lateral delt exercise done. So get that in at the beginning of the workout. Get the volume on this day such that it's not on the upper body day, and again, then we just track progress over time. So if it is affected by the upper body workout, then you might consider taking it off this day. But for me, for now, so far it's worked. Lateral delt, taking your arm out to the side. If we think about the other parts of the delt, the anterior delt's kind of bringing your arm in here into these kind of directions like this, and then rear delt's kind of bringing your arm back. So out to the side, might be able to kind of miss both of those, and hopefully the fatigue doesn't affect each other. So we go to this lying hack squat variation. This one is new to me on the overall scale of training, but it's felt so far very nice. So I'm going to continue to do it. I'm a big fan of the 45-degree hack squat. General, Smith machine squats, leg presses, all these kinds of things. But this gym has this particular exercise, so I'm using it. And yeah, I've got my weightlifting shoes on to allow for increased range of motion. If you have issues with ankle flexibility, this is what heel elevations do. They allow your ankle to kind of flex more such that you can go lower and therefore get more knee flexion. I've got knee sleeves on just for warmth and support. Nothing more than that. People will go, oh, they're trying to lift more weight, blah, 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 but it's just for warmth and support. So for this particular variation, kind of hook in under here like such. Feet low on the platform is usually my recommendation, which will allow lots of knee flexion. The higher we go, less knee flexion, potentially more hip flexion, meaning less quad, more glute, or less stretch on the quad and more glute, and potentially less effective that way. So I go feet pretty low, toes slightly out, knee flexion, like my calves are almost on my hamstrings here. Drive away. Control for that 1 to 2 seconds on the way down. Gentle tap, drive away. And that's that. Yeah, so in replace of this, simply could do a leg press, a back squat, Smith machine squat, all the squat variations. Some of the common faults here are people kind of rushing the down phase as they get tired. They kind of let their technique go. So you want to control the way down, milk out that lowering phase because that's part of the effectiveness of the exercise, and then power up against the resistance. All right, let's get into the lower body stuff. Now we move on to our posterior chain dominant movement. This is going to be a power squat machine. Good morning. So a good morning is simply a hip hinging movement that has the bar on your back or the weight on your back versus like a stiff legged deadlift which has the bar in your hand or something like this. This is another variation to try just for that simply variation, different kind of loading. The weight will come down different. It will be different as far as it varies from the hinge point, which is your hip. So just a variation to try. I have started doing it on this machine in this most recent programming, simply from a loading perspective. So you can load different portions of the movement. If you think about this, where essentially the weight is directly out from the hinge is when that weight is the heaviest. So on this movement, it starts off above, but when I get to the bottom, it will be closest to being directly out from the hinge. Versus if I put it down on this horn here, it's going to be closer to being underneath the hinge and therefore get harder as we go through the movement. So I am inclined, not all the time, but majority of the time, or at least if you can, in part, in some of your training, to load it in the stretch position or the furthest range of motion. So good morning, I'm going to step through here. We're going to hinge from the hip. So we go under, pat on the shoulders here, unlock, hips go back, only a soft knee, feeling a hamstring stretch. So you could also make this more glute dominant by bending the knee a little bit to kind of take some stretch away from the hamstring. But for me, I'm putting it mostly or biasing it mostly towards the hamstring. So butt back, pretty straight knee, feel that hamstring stretch, and then come up. So as previously mentioned, if you don't have this machine, don't stress too hard. I've just started using it at this gym because we have it, but you could do this with a bar. You could do this with a Smith machine. You could do it with another kind of particular machine that kind of allows for the V squat machine. You can, find a way to do it differently, or the stiff-legged deadlift variations with the bar, with the dumbbells, with the belt squat. All those kind of variations are good. It's a hip hinging movement that we're after, stretching the hamstrings out and then coming through. All right, let's get some weight on there and get into it. Alright guys, hope you're enjoying the video so far. Lower body number 3 with a little bit of lateral delts at the beginning. If you are liking the video, make sure to subscribe, like, do all that good stuff. It'll be mucho apreciado. So as we come towards the end of this workout, I've got a couple of things for you. So yeah, number 1, doing the upper body, lower body split. So I am feeling, very, very fatigued during this. Even as early on in this workout as the good mornings, I was feeling absolutely pooped. But my performance is going pretty well, so it's kind of a tough one. Do you listen to how you are feeling, or do you follow your performance? So I'm inclined to follow my performance because feelings can sometimes lead you astray. So basically the goal is going to be keep on keeping on as long as we can at this kind of level of volume, intensity, frequency, etc., such that we can see if we can ride this wave as long as possible, because the progress is good. So what we've got now is a superset. Look at that gym pin, getting a little bit of extra weight on there, Danny. Well done, son. So we've got this as a superset with machine abduction. So I would normally do my calves and abs as a superset, but for my abs, I'm doing a leg raise with a ankle weight, and the ankle weight gets in the way a little bit. So yeah, at this stage we are able to recover, we are able to progress, so I am going to keep progressing. But yeah, I feel pretty knackered. So will I adapt?
That is the question. So, you know, I'm going to play this out. This is week number 3 of doing this. I am absolutely smashed by the end of the day, but I am making good progress. So I'm going to keep at it, not listen to my feelings, see if I adapt. Potentially I'll start to feel a little bit better. Look at the classic murals up on the wall there. If you are a fan of leg extension, and like me, you're a bit of a range of motion warrior, check out the range of motion. We've got the hustler block, we've got the prime leg extension, and we are going to get this significant range of motion. Check this out. If you like stretch on your quads, you've got to give this setup a go. So we've got the hustler block. We strap it on with a little bit of, what do you call those? Utility strap, just from like a hardware store. And check out this view from side on. A massive amount of knee flexion here, which is going to stretch the quads out massively. So that was number 1. Number 1 is, will I be able to recover from this kind of training long term? Look at that knee flexion. Get that into you. This feels really good to me. I might be taking this to the extreme, but so far I've quite liked it. Feels really effective, and if we can get that nice stretch to the quads, why not? So yes, will I recover? Point number 2 is, people would normally lean towards compound movements as being more effective, or at least more worth your time as far as the gym goes, but I think the isolation movement like this, or isolation movements should I say, like this, like the leg extension, they serve a unique function in that there's not as much technique, there's not as much other things involved as when we do like a compound movement like a squat or a deadlift or anything like that. So what I'm trying to say here is that these movements can really tell us if the muscle group is progressing, because we're not technique is really not going to get you too far, and the machine itself makes it such that you can't really get away with anything. So if you are getting better at a movement that is isolated, like leg extension, lying hamstring curl, calf raise, etc., technique's not the big thing. It might be, or hopefully it is, that the muscle is getting better, getting bigger, getting stronger, all that kind of stuff, and I think that serves a unique function. So we wrap the workout off with the lying hamstring curl, and then we've got some abs, and yeah, that'll be us. So far feeling like I'm making good progress, but feeling completely smashed. So we're going to keep going and see how long we can ride this wave, and maybe I'll adapt, maybe I'll feel better. So alright, I'll let you enjoy the rest of the video. Remember to subscribe, like, share the video around, and as always, it's about progress over perfection. Coach Dan, signing off.